Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Force here, and today we will be checking out Gone Home. This is a first-person exploration game that actually has very little in the way of gameplay and is more about the narrative, about moving throughout the environment and figuring out what the story is all about. Now, because of the type of game that this is, I actually wanted to show it to you a little bit differently than how I normally do checkout videos. Instead of having play experience, you're going to be seeing a completely organic first playthrough. I had started the game up just to do an audio check, but I have not played through anything. So this is my first playthrough of the story-driven game Gone Home, and I'll be playing for about 20 to 30 minutes.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Alright, so the premise of the story here is you're playing as this young woman by the name of Caitlin, who is coming home, as you heard there, from a trip overseas. And when she gets home, things are a little bit strange. There's no one in the house, and there was also, I guess, supposed to be some strange note on the door. And it is June 7th, 1995, 1:15 a.m. Alright, let's take a look around here. So here's our bag. Caitlin Greenbrier of Portland. Flight number 270, June 6, 1995. Exactly as we knew. There's the strange note on the door that I heard about. Let's see what it says here. Right mouse or left shift to look closer. Katie, I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but it is impossible. Please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want Mom and Dad, crossed out, anyone to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried. I love you. Sam. Okay. Let's go inside. Oh. Door's locked. Do I have a key in my bag? Doesn't look like I can interact with anything. What's going on over here? A cup. Okay. Now is not the time to have a drink. All right. You can expect the cup too. Well, that's kind of neat. Take a look, see if there's anything of note. Looks like there's nothing. What about this here? Turn on the lamp. Nice. Oh, nice. I like that. I love when you can turn lights on and off in video games. I think that's fantastic. Get some Christmas stuff in there. The Christmas duck! Oh, I'm probably looking more for the key, but the Christmas duck is pretty cool. Alright, let's grab the key here. There's a little bit of stickiness, like when you mouse over something of note, your mouse slows down and kind of grabs to it. I don't know if you can notice that sort of, that little bit of acceleration. Yeah. It gets sticky. So I'm moving my mouse at the same speed here. Notice how much it slows down when I go over that object. So that's pretty interesting. It kind of draws your attention then to anything that's worthwhile. Okay. Let's see here. So like I said, this is my first playthrough. I had started up the game just to test the audio in that opening area. Just to make sure that it wasn't overpowering or anything for when I did this playthrough. But yeah, this is an exploration game, and I mean, that is the reason why I wanted to do it this way, as opposed to the normal way. Just to give you guys a taste of what an experience would be like for you if you were to play through this game. Let's take a look here. What's this invoice? Wellspring Movers. Wait a second. Did my family move? They're in the same state, but they're in a different county now. And boxes. Kitchen, master, child, library, office, a couple of televisions. Jeez.
We moved into this house. I'm at a new school. And my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real. But I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal, just like I was talking to you.
Wait a second. Let me take a look here. Where does it say? Does it say where we live? It doesn't. I'm guessing that this is just the house that they moved into. I think I'm being silly. I don't think my entire family's moved out on me and I had no idea. It looks like that we just recently moved to this place. And also based on that journal that we just heard, which, by the way, I have no idea what triggered that journal, but the journal was triggered. I can grab hand soap, turn on the faucet. Oh, this is very cool. There's a high level of interaction with this. I guess you'd expect that since interaction is all this game is, but got a magazine here. It doesn't look like I can flip the pages or anything. It looks like you can just look at something at face value and that's it. So this is a magazine, a writer's magazine, an author's magazine to be precise. I could grab toilet paper. Let's just throw that over there. Let's check this other side here. Anything of note? Cleansing powder. The heck is that supposed to be? With cleansing powder. Band-aids. Be interesting if I need those. Doesn't look like I can grab anything or put it into my inventory. So got items in a mat. That's the foyer, the front porch, and then there's the journal. We can re-listen to any journal entries in case we forget what they say. Turn off the lights, close the door, you know. We don't want to run the electricity out of this house. I'm just kidding, it doesn't matter. We definitely need to run the electricity out. I need to find out what the heck's going on. Okay, so let's continue to investigate here. Itinerary. Alright. Whoa. Oh, this is my stuff. So I'm Kate. This is my itinerary for traveling all over the world. Looks like I'm a world traveler. Kate's departure. 7614, flight 881. To Amsterdam is where I went. Nothing else in there. Oh, I can grab the marker. Can I grab this stuff? Nope. Let's take a look at this stuff here. Got a note. Sam, Daniel from the old neighborhood called. He wants to come see the new house. Call him back. Mom, Daniel is a total weirdo. The only reason I ever hung out with him in the first place is they had a Nintendo when we were little. That's funny. Alright, let's listen to the messages. I can just grab the phone. Can't really do anything with it. Let's listen to the messages here.
Sam. Sam. Hello. Sam.
Is that Daniel?
Sam, where are you?
What?
Really? I need to talk to you.
What the heck?
Please be there.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Dear Lord, that was creepy. The heck happened in that second message? Alright, so that's Sam. And then there's me, Caitlin, and there's Mom and Dad. Dad has a creepy mustache. That's fine. He's my father. Don't need to be judgmental. Alright. Right. I already knew that. Because I checked control, because that's what you do. Alright. This game is kind of a bit creepy. I have to say, it's rather ominous. I don't know that this is supposed to be like a horror game or anything, but... Welcome new students. We hope that you are excited about your first day at Goodfellow High School as we are. Please be sure to bring the following things with you on your first day to class. Sturdy folder, lined notebook, pencils. The only thing she didn't cross off was a positive attitude. Please remember to get plenty of sleep the night before. First bell rings at 8 a.m. It's funny.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
What? This is a Psycho House? Oh, man. DeSoto? Is that our last name? No, we're the Greenbriers. Who's DeSoto? Last name goes on the uniform. So this is someone we know in the military. I don't know why it gives me the option to grab the pen since I can never do anything with it. I mean, again, I like interactivity, so I'm not actually complaining here. Oscar Doc Mason died, 60, of Boone County. Died peacefully in his home last month. Mr. Mason was born on September 8th, 1933, in the house that would be his home for the rest of his life. He attained a degree in pharmacy at a young age and returned to Boone County to practice. He quickly became a well-loved figure at the center of the community. In the decades preceding his passing, he was seldom seen outside his home. The service will be held on Sunday. Survivors include his nephew, Terrence Green. Oh, so we're related to this guy. His nephew, Terrence Greenbrier. So his nephew is Terrence Greenbrier, and we are the Greenbriers. So we are related to him. He died in this house. Interesting to know. Card for Paris. What's it say on the back here? Mom, Dad, and Sam. Jeez. That was frightening. Okay. Hi, Mom, Dad, and Sam. I'm in Paris. Done many Parisian things, including eating La Petite Déjeuner and wearing a beret. I'm going to have lots of film to develop. Sam, I'll bring you back something from the Shakespeare Book Company. Since you're my favorite sister, I love you. That's funny. The Psycho House, that really frightens me that we're in the Psycho House. Hey, why is everything shut off? I mean, it makes sense, but still. Wait, let me check this room first. Wait, why would I turn the lights off? No way. Keep those on. The heck is this? Hey, are you the new girl Sam? I'm Tommy. I'm at the back. Get this. Hi, Tommy. Yes, this is high school notes that you write to each other. That's really funny. Yes, I'm Samantha, and yes, I'm new. What's up? I just thought since you're new, maybe you could use a friend. I don't have a lot of friends either, and so I thought I'd ask something if you don't mind. Yes, no, I don't mind. Was it just your uncle who went psycho, or is it the entire family? This is a horror game. I had no idea. I mean, maybe not necessarily. Just like a mystery, but the fact that there's all like psycho-ness going on is rather frightening. What is this emergency? Severe weather warning. Yeah, I could tell. I looked out the window. I was aware.
This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service.
That severe weather was happening. Alright, well, let's take a look around here.
Austin County, Boone County, Dawn County, the county
Girl Scout cassette, role model cassette.
residents are strongly urged to stay indoors.
Oh, that's really funny. Can I play it?
Flood conditions are expected.
Oh, I totally can. Can I pick the side? Ah. No, No, it looks like it plays the same regardless. I don't want that loud thing playing. I'm already frightened that something's about to sneak up on me, so no thank you. What is this? This is for Terry. Hey man, how you been? I know you're a published author and everything now, but my editor at HF Aficionado has too much review work to be, and he's looking for another freelancer. Naturally, I thought of you. You were saying in the cast in the last letter how much of a pain it's been trying to find a publisher for your latest work of literature, and writing stereo reviews is dead simple. Sit at home with a glass of scotch. I've included some issues of the mag as samples. Okay, so this is from a friend of my father. And this is a book that he wrote, The Accidental Savior, Assassination of John F. Kennedy. John Russell knows the president's life hangs in the balance, but who will believe him? Okay, so this is a work of fiction. My dad's a fiction writer. Okay. Oh, this is tense. This is an intense experience. I have to be honest with you guys. I wasn't sure what I was going to think of this game. Again, I'd heard great things, but this is rather... It's just a lot, man. Let's turn the lamp on. I don't care about wasting electricity anymore. I just want to see what the heck's going on. Here's a little fort. That's kind of cute. So what is this? To Terrence Greenberg, notify sender of new address. Right, so this is a forwarded thing. I don't know what was in there. What does this say? Hi Terry, enclosed. Please find the Pioneer unit with remote cables. It's a combi player, so check its CD playback if you. So it's just you got some stuff. Oh, so this was for a review. That was. I think this is. So my father took the review job. Well, that's interesting. Got a bunch of receipts, a pen. He ate some pizza. It's a little highlighter there. Let's check this table. We got tons of stuff going on here, huh? Coaster. Put that back. TV listings. Watch the X-Files. Watch the X-Files. Friday at 9. I like it. If you're wondering why I keep picking stuff up, I mean, besides being able to... Forestry Service mug. Besides being able to inspect it, I started the game off picking up that rubber ducky with a key underneath it, so I figure might as well give this stuff a look, yeah? Bratmobile? Were there drawers on the other side? No. Ooh, a poltergeist book about hauntings and poltergeists. Find the truth behind stories that were familiar even to our pagan ancestors. So this is clearly something that Sam was in, you know, because it's very building a fort and reading inside of it. That's a little, and a can of Dr. Jitters. Let's see, anything in here that's worthwhile. The Dark Crystal? Sounds like a good movie.
Dawn County, Tacoma County, and Wistaria County.
Alright. Whew. Alright, that room has been explored.
Secure all windows.
Check the closet.
Flood conditions are expected at lower elevation.
The Heaven at the Edge of the World by Samantha Greenbrier. Grade 2. Story. The Turtle People Part 1. Captain Allegra looked off at the ocean. It went on forever, or so it seemed. Someday she would find the edge and get to the paradise there. Then she heard a cannon fire. Boom! It was the black pirate ship. She yelled, "I thought we lost them at Horse Island." The first mate says, "Arr! Looks like you thought too soon." I don't know why that's a pirate accent. The black ship came up along the side. Captain Black himself came out on the deck of the black ship. He yelled to Captain Allegra, "You're never gonna find the edge. There ain't no paradise, and your father were a liar." Captain Allegra yelled back, "Then why do you keep following us, you imbecile?" The first mate yelled out, "We'll stop you, Captain Black. We'll find the edge of the world, and you'll see her father was no liar." The battle kept going until Captain Allegra's ship got away. "Now west," she said, and the ship sailed towards the sunset. It's a great story.
Stay indoors. Secure all windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevation.
Sam, thought this might help. Making friends. Aww. Feeling lonely? It's a piece of cake to make friends. Never worry again about having friends to spend time with. This book will teach you to make friends even when you're shy.
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform. She's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
Interesting. What if JFK wasn't JFK? Back to basics. Sent back Dallas. JFK president. USSR coalition? The US plus USSR coalition? Early space flight to Utopia. Advanced technology end World War II early. Chinese, Japanese, and Lebanese. Paradox results in JFK death being desired outcome. Magic bullet theory. So this is all about his JFK book. You can do better. That's good to know. Can we throw this? It doesn't shatter. Maybe it was plastic. They say that the jack of all trades is a master of none. I have to disagree. A master is not the question of specialization. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, this game is intense. That's really all I have to say. I just it's such a basic game in terms of its gameplay, but it seems like moving from room to room and hearing the narrative play out, learning that this was a psycho house was enough to sort of set me on edge, but this is cool. This is really cool. And I don't want to spoil the game and the playthrough experience for you, which is partially why I decided to start off at the very beginning and partially why I decided to make this a real first impressions of you literally seeing my very first playthrough of it. What the heck is this? Oh no, Dad. Dad. What have you been reading? Father, father, father. The magazine for men, really? Come on. And what were you trying to hide it under? The Accidental Pariah? Your book? No. Yeah, this is by him too. Man, all these JFK conspiracy theories. Yeah, this is crazy. I don't know. This is a really cool little game. If you're into exploring environments and having this first-person narrative-driven story play out, I suggest giving this game a look. It's going to be out this afternoon. In fact, it will be available as of you seeing this recording because the embargo lifts pretty much when the game goes live, which I typically don't like, but I think a big part of the reason that the developer maybe decided to do this was because they don't want people to read reviews and have the experience spoiled for them. And I think this is definitely a game, based on the little that I've seen so far, that should be experienced firsthand. There's just so much to look at. It's so much to figure out what the heck's going on in this place. I like it. I really do. I like what I've played so far. I'm going to continue to play through this, and if you have liked what you've seen, give the game a look. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like the content, please subscribe. Once again, this has been Force checking out Gone Home. This is an assessment? Oh, this is health class. You're going to be able to pick this game up. It's coming to the PC, Mac, and Linux today. And, very atmospheric. Interesting story so far. I like it. Keep watching and keep owning.
Now that it's happened, I just can't. I've done the best I could. Keep something. Can't get you off my mind.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, like, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
Thought I'd kill the grave for you.
I hear you.